Now, this wasn't always the case, right? It wasn't always the case where a 12-year-old could do all different jobs, right? But it is the case now, right? Uh, it was the case, when I started driving taxis. It was the case that you had to do the knowledge and memorise uh, Edinburgh. You had to memorise it. You had to get like over, I think it was like 95 or 97% kind of mind. But it was like the bar was high, right? Uh, and you had to memorise it. It took ages. It was a thing, people doing the knowledge. It was like an achievement type thing where you actually had to apply yourself to doing something, right? And now, we've got Google Maps, you know. So, type in postcodes and like what have you, and the fucking sat nav does it for you. So you've got an influx of folk uh, doing these jobs and all that now, which that's the price of progress. Price of progress is all that work and effort that people put in is now effectively a waste of fucking time. And same goes for all these people studying different languages and all that. You've got translator programs. You know that Google understands different languages, so you know that it can translate no problem in different languages. The only one that seems to have problems with is the Scottish language. um, uh, but there are many things now that you say, we're the best people in the world. Even things like, if you used to go to the checkouts, I remember going shopping with my mother and all that, when I was younger, going into Safeway. And the people they used to type in uh, the, either the prices or the numbers. I can't mind if it was stock numbers or, I wasn't doing it, I was just watching. But I mean, it was like Commander Data of Star Trek. I mean, these people's fingers were going like lightning. It was like one of these things that you were looking at checkout folk and going, my word, that is so fast and so talented. But just like anything, they go, oh, it's a desperate waste of people's time and repetitive strain injury and all that sort of stuff. Just get it so that you can got a reader that does that. Just bleep it through, um, which makes sense, But at the same time, people were able to get their teeth into stuff. There were things that they could get their teeth into, and there was things that they could. I mean, everything's done by machines and all that now. I remember the bucketman used to run along the road, grabbing the buckets and throwing them in the back of the motor. I mean, grabbing them. It's not like, oh, wheel the bin over and, but everyone's processed in such a way now that, everything's more predictable. It's no the type of thing where you go, oh, a good team's got to get this fucking bursting in record time, so that the crew can get a job and finish and out of there. Same goes for posties and all that. It's not the type of thing that posties just going to go, oh, just blast round around and can uh, get to the golf course or again like whatever. No, the type of thing. So uh, attitudes are completely different now. There used to be things that people could get their teeth into, and there was tasks. Now everyone's been automated now. And the whole dream was this: no being fucking stuck in your house. standing 2 meters apart from people, but having free time, right? That was a dream. Right? Again, it's a bit of a marred experience because of the everybody's acting a bit weird, but with the whole social distancing thing. But if that social distancing thing wasn't there, and the public facilities were still open, you still had the library and the swimming pools and the museum and the public facilities. If all the public facilities were still open and the parks and all that were all still sort of open, and you could have had get-togethers and parties and all that sort of stuff, this would be freaking awesome, right? It would. Everybody's just got time off, and what the government's going to start paying their wages while they're not having to go to their work. I mean, that's pretty awesome, right? Like, does that not sound absolutely awesome to you? Also, you don't need to go to work now. How am I going to get money? Or the government's just got to pay it for you. I mean, come on, people. It's pretty awesome, right? Well, the thing that's really awesome about it as well is you get to check people's priorities. Because, take for instance, if just say I was a parent who had a job, and I was looking for that versus childcare, right? Where I'm saying, oh, I've got to work over kind of the weekends, so I need to get like a au pair or whatever to look after my children over the weekend. I would need to balance the benefit versus the benefit system versus the benefit of doing the job. Am I any better off doing it? And then the lack of time seeing my children, is it really worth it? That sort of thing. Balancing the home work life. And that's what this is going to be great for. Because there's a lot of people using excuses and saying, do you really need to go to work, or are you just trying to get away from your kids and get somebody else to do it? Right? Playing the violin and saying, oh, it's all about kind of like the kids. Is it really all about the kids, or is it about you being fucking selfish in your career?